Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Every wide receiver in the NFL wants to be a top target, and two players will be trying to be that today. It's Thomas's Broncos going up against Watkins's Bills. Now let's go to Jim Nance and Phil Simms for this Week 16 matchup.
Bills, Broncos on EA Sports. We're a mile high here in Denver as we get set for today's matchup.
Hello, friends, and happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Jim Nance and Phil Simms getting set for kickoff, and hope you're having a great holiday season. We've got some football coming your way.
Yeah, we do. I think these teams, both of them, Jim, when they talk to us, they were not going to let the holiday spirit or the distraction of the holiday get in the way of preparing and being ready to play today. I think both are ready to put on a good show.
The Broncos ready to get this action started. So that means Percy Harvin will be back for the opening kick. And with that kick, we're underway. It's Harvin taking a knee, and this will come out to the 20. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 20. McCoy is tackled right at the 20. Here's the Bills offense. They will be expecting far greater efficiency today. A week ago, they turned it over on 3 occasions. This will be second down. And now here's the Broncos defense. They are a brute force that can dictate a game from the very start. Bills now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. Third down and 10. And he's going to be sacked. So just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
And so now they'll call on Martin to punt the football away. And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. Breeze marching onto the field now. He finished up last week with a quarterback rating of about 80. Green's playing out of position in the backfield here. First down at the 41. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. The
Broncos get a first down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Coming to the line at the 45.
Drew Brees has it under center. Play clock's running down. Anderson's got it on the toss. That's a gain of 10. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. The Broncos will take the snap from the 35. And it's used there to meet him.
They come to the line of scrimmage at the 29.
First and 10. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. Here's a look at the Broncos offense. This bunch has struggled to find the end zone all year long. One of the lowest scoring teams in the league. Today they'll try to change that formula.
Coming to the line at the 24.
Trying to beat the play clock. Brees standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Gains 5.
Watch the old expression, just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
This next snap will take place at the 19.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Brees in shotgun formation. Oh, it almost picked off that. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. They need to get the play off. Anderson's going to receive the toss. That's a gain of 7.
The Broncos have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. They better hurry to get the snap. Brees is going to take it from the shotgun. Broncos in the end zone. Fowler's caught his first touchdown of the season. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Harvin's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. The Broncos have gotten off to just the kind of start they were hoping for. We'll see if this defense can make another stop after having forced a punt on the first possession.
It's a good defense. There's no question about it. They got off to a good start, and now they got to stay aggressive with the play calls, but more importantly, stay aggressive with their mentality. Attack the offense.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 20. Charles Clay has the catch. That's his first reception today.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him.
McCoy, take it down. Give him 3 on that one.
McCoy's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Third down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Late at the first, and that's a big stop on 3rd down to bring up a punt. And now they'll look to extend the lead.
Yeah, good job by the defense, but I'll say this for the offense. You've got to show more imagination if you want to have success, especially on 3rd downs.
No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. The Bills defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive that was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
The Broncos from the 32. They're going to run it on the toss. He's down over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
The Broncos offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
The play clock's running down. It's intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
What a job by the linebacker that time making that interception. Gets in good position. And what a pair of hands. A linebacker who can do it all.
The Bills got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be
intercepted. He's brought to a halt. Late here in the first quarter, and an interception gives the ball back to the offense.
You know, I know it's early in the game, but they have a chance to change the game for the rest of the 3 quarters if they go out here and score. Put the other team under extreme pressure. That's what you want to do.
The Bills defense buckled down the last time. And got the takeaway on the interception.
Yeah, give the players some credit, but also give the coaching staff a lot of credit. They were calling aggressive defenses, and when you keep being aggressive on the defensive side, sooner or later, you're going to get that turnover. Not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down here. We'll switch sides and take a break as the first quarter comes to a close here in Denver, Colorado. Second down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs. If you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down at the 4. After running it, it's second down. The Bills come out in a dime package. Breeze from the shotgun. C.J. Anderson with the catch.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or two.
Third down after the completion. Breeze got it in the gun. Takes the hit, throws. And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. Jackson's taking the field again, along with the rest of the defense, in what has been so far a dominant performance for them on that side of the ball.
Yeah, when you have a star defender who just kind of leads the football team, it is true. Defense is a team game, and everybody is doing their part, and man, are they flying to the football.
The Broncos lined up in the nickel. They'll run it here. McCoy's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Well, that short gain's going to come in handy for the offense. Even if they don't get a first down, those couple yards will make a punting situation a lot easier for them.
The Broncos with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Marshall's in on the tackle.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
It's third down coming up. The Bills will look to get to the 13 to pick up a first. Out of the shotgun formation. Watkins' ball is out. The defense has the football. McCoy's there that time for the tackle. Midway through the second, and that fumble recovery is huge, Phil Simms.
It was, Jim. It was a good, smart play by the defense, and they got rewarded with the turnover.
Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurred.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the boys in the booth, they want to make doubly sure the call was correct. They decided, hey, we need to take another look at this. But the play stands as is. Real good field position here to start this series. First down at the 18. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. We're midway through the second quarter, and they're putting themselves in good shape for halftime.
Yeah, they are. That was a nice drive for a touchdown, but I'm looking at the defensive side. It's time for the captains on the defense to give everybody else a talk and shape things up and get back in this game.
Extra point is good. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Watkins got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos defense, Phil, has been truly dominant here today.
Sometimes when you see a game like this, you go, oh, it might be boring. But this defense has been so dominating and so active in what they're trying to do. It's been fun to watch.
The Bills will take the snap from the 25. It's Clay for a gain of about 5. That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. And a flag comes out.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Players for both sides made an appeal, but the referees say it's on the defense. The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. First down at the 35. This will be incomplete. He was trying to find Harvin. Phil, they have to get their quarterback going. They are losing this game, and right now they're also losing in the passing attack.
Get his confidence up, Jim, and you know how you do that? Give your quarterback some easy throws. Make some screens, some picks, whatever, where he doesn't have to think. He can complete some passes and really get some confidence in himself.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
The Bills do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third and short.
Third down on the way. He was looking for Watkins, but this pass goes incomplete.
The Bills know to win in the NFL, you've got to pick up third downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. Third and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's fourth down.
And a a touchback here. We'll bring the ball out to the 20.
The Broncos offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
Midway second quarter. Here's the quick toss. He'll pick up 7 this time. The Broncos have turned it up a notch with their running game today, Phil. Anderson's been a consistent force on the ground.
Yeah, he's just a running back who never gives up. And when he runs, it's arms, elbows, everything is moving, and he is one tough running back to tackle.
2nd and 3 after that last carry. The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. The Broncos from the 27. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Now 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. Watkins is the one who made the big stop.
The Broncos offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Breeze in shotgun formation. Makes the catch in the open field.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning. Here's the football marked at the 47. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Back to the air here on 1st down. The pass is complete to Thomas.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stops the clock.
That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun.
And the reception by Anderson. Gains 18.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
Breeze now completed 4 in a row.
Anderson's lined up as the single back. The Broncos will take the snap from the 25. Anderson's tackled down at the 24.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. They bring in the extra tight end. Second down and 9. And they deck the quarterback.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line.
The Broncos from the 32.
Got a flag. Demarius Thomas takes the hit and is brought down.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. Third down after the penalty.
The Bills will come out in the dime.
Anderson's got it. Screen. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
The Broncos call the timeout. Their first.
Offense.
52-yard field goal attempt coming up. Didn't have the distance.
Keeps his legs moving. Harvin's tackled down at the 17. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Jim Nance, Phil Simms, and Danielle Bellini here for the start of the second half. It's McCourty on the return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Bills defense finds themselves trailing here, Phil, but a stop right out of the box to start the second half could swing the momentum for their side.
It could, Jim. You know, at halftime when your team is losing, usually on the offensive side, they're going, okay, guys, let's do this and that. On the defensive side, it's all about yelling, give us more energy, play harder, be tougher. So that's what I expect from the defense right here.
Two tight ends on the field here. now. Here's the first snap of the second half. Picks up about 5. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or 2, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Breeze going to take the snap from the shotgun. The Broncos now move the chains.
Well, the defense, they give up a 1st down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Breeze completed his last 6 passes. Coming to the line of scrimmage right at midfield. 1st down following the long play. Anderson's taking the handoff. That's a tackle right near the 48.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
That's 2nd down coming up. Play clock's running down. Breeze back in shotgun formation. McDelvin very nearly had the pick on that pass.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Third and 7 coming up. The Bills defense now is going to go nickel. Breeze from the shotgun. Oh, the receiver turns around and defends the pass and takes away what would have been a pick.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Broncos have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 other guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's...
Second down, tough field position here. The Bills in the pistol formation.
Let's go. You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
McCoy up the middle. Third down and must be extremely careful with the football. Third down and 7. McCoy. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
The defense, when they have you backed up against your own end zone, they're expecting you to run the football. They were ready, and they stopped the team for a short gain.
And so now they'll call on Martin to punt the football away. Thompson's got it on the return. It's a gain of maybe 5. The Broncos came out and ran the football with success, but that certainly has leveled off. Anderson's had less success as this game's gone on, Phil.
It's hard to physically dominate a team from start to finish in the NFL. The domination was there early, but the defense has risen up, and now they're going to have to find another way to move this football.
Green's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. First down at the 50. Toss play. That's a gain of only a yard.
Some of the best players on the field are outside linebackers. They can rush the passer. And how about this play this time against the outside run? Shows power, strength, and athletic ability. Gets in there and stops that play for no gain.
2nd and 10 coming up. The Broncos come out in a bunch set. Throws the pass. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
The Broncos come to the line. First down marker at the 40. Third and 10. Fowler's going to pull in the bullet pass.
The Broncos put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
Breeze completion percentage, 60% on the day. Here's the first snap after the big play. Trying to beat the play clock. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. Graham's there to make the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
They need to get the play off. Breeze in shotgun formation. And he's taken down.
Good job with his safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's showing us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback.
Third down now. The Broncos come to the line. The first down marker is at the 16. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. And it's grabbed by Latimer. Williams is there to take him down.
The Broncos on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
Only 9 yards to go. This play set up by the long gainer. Brings it in. Gains 5.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Second and goal from the 4. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Ready to take the snap at the 4. Third and goal at the 4. There's a flag right there.
Holding. Defense.
Coming up to the line at the 2. First and goal. Anderson's got it on the handle. Runs it across for the score. Touchdown. And now that we're almost in the 4th and they've just increased their lead, could it be time to rest the starters, Phil?
Oh, no, Jim, not even close to that yet. We've got a long way to go. You've seen it many times in the NFL. Big leads have a way of just disappearing. So I'm not counting this one over by any means.
Harbin will run this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Bills have had a game they'd like to forget, and it hasn't been getting any prettier for them in the second half.
Well, sometimes there's days like this, Jim. You know, I don't know what it's like. I've never been in this type of situation, but it's been rough out there. It's not going your way, but just hang in there.
That's McCourty making the stop.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
We're back, and this game has not been close.
Let's go.
The final quarter begins with this snap. The Bills get a first down. That's reception number 2 for him.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
The Broncos go with the dime formation here on defense. First down at the 38. Bob Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
Get ready.
Snap it out of the gun. Percy Harbin has the catch. That's McCourty making the stop.
Nice catch that time by the receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
This is third down. The Broncos at the line. Dime package. From the gun. Harbin's got the catch and the first. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
First down at the 49.
They were right on time.
The line of scrimmage is the 33.
Let's go.
First down and 10. McCoy has the grab. McCoy taken down.
The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
The Bills come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. The Bills take it from the 28. Scans the field. Gives himself up.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. They'll go shotgun here. Got the completion. The Broncos lead right now, but of course the big reason why is that defense has shown up to play.
Jim, to win in the NFL, you have to do all three phases of the game the right way. Offense, special teams, and that defense must show up every single week. Good job so far here today.
First and 10. Got hit on release. Marching down the field and taking their time. Second down and 10. Play with the reception. Touchdown, and that'll close the gap in this one.
Tight ends are a position where you got to be able to do it all. You got to be able to block, run routes, and you got to be able to get in position so you have a chance to catch the touchdown pass. Good job by the tight end. Touchdown.
The point after try is in the books.
The Bills kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
The Broncos seemingly had everything going early with the passing game, but it's been a big change since. Breeze tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when an offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose confidence.
Catch made by Demaryius Thomas. Thomas is met after a gain of 8. The Bills trail right now, and they just have not been able to rush the quarterback, which is very rare for this defense.
Well, they got to find a way to get to the quarterback, and I don't know, what do? Do you bring in different players? Do you use some different subs? Hey, I think they should start blitzing, find a way to hit that QB.
2nd and 2 coming up.
Kill. Ready. Here we go.
They better hurry to get the snap. Toss to the outside. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1.
The Bills, yes, right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield. It made the tackle.
On the way, 3rd down.
The Bills lined up in the nickel.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The play clock's running down. And that
Incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down.
The Broncos go with the pass that time on 3rd and short. The defense was ready, and they stopped the pass. Now we have a 4th down situation.
Watkins just going to wave his arm here and make the fair catch. The Bills offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. Lays out and makes the catch. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a 1st down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
Ball from the 46. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Corners formation here for the defense.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count.
Let's go. Brad, 38.
The Bills snap it at the 41. And it's caught by LaShawn McCoy. McCoy's met at the 30.
Now to be a running back in the NFL, you got to do more than one thing, and you got to be part of the pass game. That was a wonderful job, catching the short pass and picking up all those extra yards.
We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. 1st down. Pressure on every snap now. From the gun. Has his target. Picks up 8 here. Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
And there's Clay. That's his 4th catch of the day. 2nd down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. There's a flag out.
False start, offense.
At the 16-yard line. Here they come. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd and 9. He's hit as he throws it. A huge 3rd down play on the way. Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 9 for the first. They'll go for it on 4th down, late stages. And the pass is picked off, and that will all but do it. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning the game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
First down at the 20. Running right through the trenches. Anderson's tackled down after a gain of 7. The Bills signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. 2nd and 3 coming up. The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. The Broncos from the 27, trying to plow ahead. And that's a timeout by the defense.
Timeout defense.
Third down following the run. Green's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. They'll run it off the toss. Anderson's tackled right at the 35. Defense now signaling for a timeout. Takes the knee. You start to get a little momentum going. You got the win last week, and you pick up another victory here today.
It's just awesome, isn't it? You know, athletes are incredible. Give them a little positive reinforcement like winning the football game. They believe in what they can do. The coaches believe in them, so they actually give them more opportunities. They trust them more, and that's how you get a winning streak going.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.